I used to be terrified to talk to girls, let alone the pretty ones. Even just the thought of it would give me negative racing thoughts, sweaty armpits, anxiety, and I'd be paralyzed by fear and never take action. But now, I speak to every pretty girl I see. It is just something I do, like breathing air. I don't think about it, I just do it. And here are the 4 controversial truths that I've learned that will help you do the same. One of my biggest struggles, and I see in a lot of my coaching clients as well, is overthinking talking to girls. Like trying to figure out the perfect thing to say, how to start the conversation the exact way. And this is the absolute enemy. It's gonna lead to paralysis and you're never gonna take action. You gotta realize that talking to girls is not that deep. And that's the lesson here. You're overthinking this way too much. Talking to pretty girls should just be something that you do. If you're a straight male and you like girls, you should just be talking to every pretty girl you see. I mean, this is just the normal thing to do. And if your mind is telling you anything different, you need to consider that you're kind of acting weird if you're not just talking to every girl you see. This is the normal behavior of a straight male, is to talk to attractive girls. If you're not doing this, it's actually weird. Like when I see girls in the bar, I already have talked to them. Like it's not even like a thought. Like I've already talked to them. I already got their snap. Like it's done. And that's how you gotta be. You gotta consider yourself the weird one if you're not talking to girls. Adopting that mindset shift is something I did a long time ago, and I would say to myself, if I was somewhere and I was nervous, I would be, I'm the weird one for not being out here socializing. I'm weird standing here and not talking to people. And this changed everything for me. And if you're not sure on how you're gonna start the conversation or what you're gonna say, don't worry, because I built you a conversation mastery guide that's gonna teach you exactly how to start and have great conversations with the prettiest girls. And you can grab that completely for free. It's the first link in the description below. Now, this lesson will make you never fear the prettiest girl in the room. So about 2 weeks ago, I was out at the club and I saw girls sitting in a booth, a bunch of them, like 5 girls. And the one that was second in was the most attractive. So I went over and I introduced myself to her, and she told me her name. She was smiling. I could see the twinkle in her eyes. She liked me. And she did happen to have a boyfriend, but that wasn't gonna stop me. But the fat friend in between us was like, no, you need to go. You need to go. I was like, fuck. There was nothing I could really do at this point. I couldn't there was nothing, the game was up. It was fucked. So I had to leave. And the lesson here is that the 6s and 7s, and this girl, the fat girl, she was like a 4, so this is even more applicable, are meaner than the 10s. I promise you this is true. The reason is because guys don't have the internal self-worth to go and talk to the 10s. They just don't think that they can get them 99% of the time. I promise you this happens. So the 10s are getting approached less than the 4s, the 6s, the 7s, and those girls are getting their egos inflated because every guy's talking to them because they think that they can get with these girls. When in reality, the 10s are even nicer. There's like some lie that you can't get a girl who is a 10, who has a great personality, who's a genuine good person. And I promise you, you can, because I'm hanging out with them all of the time. So you need to just start going up to the 10s, and having the courage to do so will likely result in you getting some over the long run. I'm not saying you're gonna get every single one. I don't even get every single one. But you will on a long enough time frame. They are really nice, and they're a lot of the time nicer than the 6s and 7s. And if you adopt this mindset, you'll never fear the beautiful girls again. So when I was in Florida, I was out with a big group of guys one time, and everyone loves that I do the intros because I don't really care about getting rejected. So I'll go up and talk to any girl that they want. Whether they're a 6, they're a 7, or they're a 10, I'll go and start the conversation for everyone. And I have been rejected by girls who I genuinely don't even find attractive, who I was just trying to wing my friends off to. And there's also times, most of the time by myself, when I'm out just trying to get girls for myself, when I'm talking to the 10s and I don't get rejected by them, but there's also times that I do. And the lesson here is that you are going to face rejection either way. You will get rejected just as much by the 6s and 7s as you will by the 10s. There's just going to be some girls that like you and some girls that don't. So you might as well go for the hottest girls, and this will also help build your self-image. When you start sleeping with the hottest girls, because that's all you go for, you're going to start feeling worthy of the hot girls, and it starts this upward winner's effect where you're just going to start seeing yourself as the guy who gets with the hottest girls, like has happened for me, because I didn't always have this self-image and this belief, but it's been cultivated over time after sleeping with so many gorgeous girls. Now I just see myself as that guy who sleeps with gorgeous girls. I could never go back to sleeping with anything less than a girl that I find gorgeous. And this last lesson might sound boring, but it will be the catalyst that actually allows you to date and get with the hottest 10 out of 10 girls. See, when I was younger, I was a complete degenerate. I just smoked weed, played video games, watched TV, watched porn, and did nothing good with my life. And internally, I did not feel that I was worthy of getting with girls. This was a foreign concept. I couldn't even imagine that you could actually get with girls. I would watch guys on TV and be like, how do they do that? But now, over the last 3 years, after prioritizing my self-development internally, externally, out in the real world, developing my confidence, these are the things that's allowed me to become the man who feels deserving and worthy of the hottest girls. I don't have anything subconsciously sabotaging myself like my younger self would, saying to myself that I'm not worthy of these hot girls. There's no limiting beliefs. There's no negative thoughts around girls. I don't get anxiety when I see one. I just go up to them and I start a conversation. And boys, this is what you need to do, is you need to develop your internal self-worth. And once again, if you want that conversation mastery guide that's going to allow you to start and have great conversations with the prettiest girls, you can grab that for free. It's the first link in the description below.